Backstage as they are on the stage. So please join me in giving a nice welcome to Jared and Jensen.
It's funny seeing the lights. I see a few heads and a few lights. Hi guys.
Hi.
I can't see anything. I see two hands. The single hand clap. Oh, my people. Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
How's it been going so far? You're in a lovely.
Y'all have a good time last night?
So you're told.
Still smells like a rock show up here.
That's me. Who's the first timer? Anybody? Welcome to our awesome family. I was saying to Atlas how weird it is having had lived in Los Angeles I was here for almost a decade. So coming back and being here kind of once a year, I really love visiting. It's kind of funny. I was like, oh, and that's where I used to film. Oh, and that's where I used to go get arrested.
Let's hear it.
Still currently do sometimes. But we're stoked to be back. Final one for the season. And is everybody all caught up? I know, I see that.
That's creepy.
No? Why not? Where did you drive here from? Antarctica? It aired on Wednesday. All right.
I know, it's on my CR.
For those who haven't seen,
What's up? Don't carry the CW?
somebody get that
Banned for life. Interesting. I think we've actually got some network people coming here today to visit. I will make note of that.
Tell them we want Constantine.
Handle.
What's it?
We want John Constantine on CW.
The hot John Constantine.
Yeah. Make sure you look at the show.
The hot John Constantine.
Oh,
Who? You all right? Who is this?
They want the show back. Constantine is? It's a comic.
Oh yes, yeah. His name is Misha. We already have a strange.
They just changed the name.
Guy. Yeah. So for those who haven't seen it, cover your ears. But we had the day off because it was Veterans Day here and Remembrance Day in Canada, and so one of our few short days off, we were both in Vancouver, sans wives and kids. We were like, let's watch the show together. And I'm glad we did. It was actually, I think, we texted John Showalter, the director, and we were like, that's possibly our favorite, like, supernatural episode.
It was really good.
That's just supernatural style in a long time.
yeah. I really like it.
Yeah.
Maybe the Scotch talking, but what?
Or the champagne. Or the bourbon.
Stop it.
Or the wine. Or the steak.
What?
What? Who? Well, without further ado.
Is that makeup? Or is that like a face mask?
It's a condition.
Okay. Because it's like I keep scanning the crowd, it's like, apparently,
It's a condition. Don't bring it up.
sorry, I brought it up. Yes.
Oh, I thought you were saying something.
You're looking at me like I need to answer a question.
You said you said apparently, and I was like, apparently what? Yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get to it. Sure.
Jared, what's it like working with Jensen and Misha as directors compared to actors? And do they have any quirks when they're working as directors?
Yeah, what's it like?
I'm outnumbered. It's really cool. It's for Jensen and I. It's so bizarre because I worked with him as an actor, as a fellow actor for 10 and a half years. So seeing him as a director, I can tell the difference. He's a very, very committed, passionate, talented director. And every now and again, I'll see him directing it as he's, like, not on his coverage, but let's say it's on this person over there, and we're in the scene with this person. I can see him sort of like mouthing their words. Like, Dean doesn't know what they're saying. Jensen, but Dean doesn't. Misha spent the majority of his episode scared for his life. So, no, they're great.
As he should have.
As he should have been. Yeah, so I think I haven't worked with Misha as much as an actor as I had with Jensen, so that for me was fun to see him. But he's on his game, and it was wonderful. Misha, I was also trying to figure out ways to kill him, so maybe I was distracted, but it was fun.
Sure, with the face mask. Let's get this over with.
That's a condition.
Hi friends. First of
Hi.
all. I'm Zoe Bell.
Hi. This is Jared. I'm Johnson.
Oh, nice to meet you again. So I don't want to make you guys feel old at all. I just I said I don't.
But what brand of Depends do you wear?
I've been watching the show since it came on when I was 7. And
You're old.
because my parents thought it'd be funny to scare me, but it turns out I loved it and I kept going and
I want to meet your parents. Sorry. Like, we should scare her.
yeah, they're those people. But you guys have been there for me since the beginning, since my own mind turned on me and told me I shouldn't be here anymore. You guys were there. Sam and Dean fighting things that people didn't believe in, and that's what I felt like I was doing too. It's been a long, long road with you two, and I appreciate it so much. And this last year was the hardest I've had to encounter. But I met you guys in San Francisco, and it meant so much. And Jared, we had a talk, and you made me promise you something, and that promise kept me here. I spent the whole year trying to be the person that I thought you guys would be proud of. And you guys have always been like older brothers to me, like protecting me from these things. I know, sorry.
You don't have to apologize to us. We're here. We love you. We're proud of you for being here. So.
Yeah, the fact that you're here and you're sharing, we're proud of who you are. And the fact that you found strength in whatever means possible. Proud of you.
And it's not just us. It's us.
Yeah, this family has kept me here. You guys, I love every one of you.
Amen.
Awesome. Do you want to hand me that piece of paper and I can read
Yes,
it?
I do.
Okay.
This is to both of you and all of the cast.
Cool.
Those are you guys. But I never planned on making it to age 18, and that's not something I've ever said out loud, but this was supposed to be my last year, and I did something that I shouldn't have to myself, but you guys, I wish I could say something else, but this show,
You said it. Yeah.
I know,
We hear
that's the
you.
only thing that made me get up and go to the hospital.
Well, thank you.
We're glad you did it. Thanks, folks.
And we do love your mask as well. Let's go. with this
Condition,
one.
yes.
Yes. Can I tell you, did they ask you? She said, can you tell us what you're getting your kids for Christmas?
I'll have to ask my wife.
I was going to get them a mask, some bourbon. That's a great question. I don't think I've thought that far ahead yet.
A red cup from Starbucks.
There's no Christmas cheer there.
What is it? Somebody, when they ask you your name, you just say, your name's Merry Christmas. Write it. Yeah, I don't, Danielle was like, don't look at the credit card statement.
You fell
I'm
for
like,
that?
what? Why? She's like, because your Christmas present is going to be on there. And I'm like, you're already getting me something for I'm like, oh man, I gotta start thinking about this now. It's not even Thanksgiving yet. I'm like sweating right now. I don't know. I'm your typical guy who's like, oh, I still have 3 days. Okay, what can I get?
One of the coolest stories I ever heard from a parent was they would, I think their kids were a little bit older, but they would buy their kids presents and say, okay, which one of your presents would you like to give to someone less fortunate? And they would go, I think it would be really neat, I don't know, maybe, I mean, at this age they'll understand, but socks. I'll give away the socks. But no, the idea of paying it forward and giving it forward, I would love to kind of start instilling that in my kids. So maybe finding some, like taking them to a store, it's like, hey, what toy do you want to buy for, somebody else? Have them pick something out. It's Paw Patrol, something. Those other parents out there.
What?
Yeah, I'm going to defer to the wife.
Yeah, smart. Yes. Did you guys hear that?
No.
We did, she said we did the Tough Mudder, for those of you who
Has the video come out
don't
yet?
know.
What is he doing with
I
it?
don't know. You need commentary? Yeah, that would be
We
great.
probably do because the GoPros were in like a waterproof case. The video is going to be great. Why hasn't he released it?
Yeah.
He's
But
lording it over.
you're saying you want to get a group of fans together and do a Tough Mudder? That'd be awesome.
And then you wait 3 years for the video.
And then, yeah, there you go.
Running. I think the best
You're
thing
saying
is
not everybody has the same fitness level? Yeah, we ran into that. I remember carrying Osric for about a mile and a half. The one guy we were depending on carrying us.
We
And
were
then,
like, no matter what happens, at least we have Oscar. Fast forward to mile 8, he's like on our shoulders. We're like,
with a blown knee.
in a dress.
Well, that was the least shocking of the day. So what were you saying? You're saying that not everybody's the same fitness level, but if there's a goal, or there's something that drives you to get into shape. I know he and I certainly did. I was nervous as hell thinking about the race. And so he and I started working out pretty heavily. I got in like better shape than I had been in a while just for that race. And I remember thinking like, wow, I should have an incentive like this all the time. But I don't now. But no, it was a lot of fun, and that would be very cool. Let us know if that happens, because we can throw out support or give you ideas for jerseys. I recommend not putting your name on the back of it. Way to go, Spade. Way to keep a low profile.
I'm gonna go right to you in the end there. Yes. Yeah.
No, never mind. We're just going to
Okay, so 2 quick questions. Okay.
I know you don't sound like what you think you'd sound like in a microphone, right?
Yeah.
It's like when you heard yourself on the answering machines back in the 90s and you're like, who is that?
It's like, so do I breathe like that?
So first question is for Jensen. What made you not wear a jacket today?
It's 80 degrees outside? I'm confused.
He should just straighten it up for you.
Comedy elbows.
Wait, here comes a bit.
If Jared wore a jacket, I decided to go jacket off.
Yeah, I'm jacking off.
So you guys wouldn't clash. That's understandable. What's been like the mentally, emotionally, not physically,
Easy for you to say.
These are 2 very different questions.
They are. The most emotionally episode
Is this the international symbol for emotional? This is, you know.
Please challenge what she said.
Mine is easy, sacrifice.
What?
The episode Sacrifice was pretty hard on Jared.
I would say that it's probably early, yeah. What season?
Sacrifice was season 8 finale, I think.
I was gonna say, as the time has gone on and we've gotten to know the characters more, the heavy emotional stuff is a little easier to do because we're so. Never mind. Somebody give me a jacket. I don't. Yeah, I haven't had one that's really been heavy for a couple
Like
of
to
years.
prepare for?
To prepare for?
Yeah.
You know what? I will say that last year doing Demon Dean was, I don't know if it was emotionally difficult, it was just very tricky because we shot the 3rd episode of the season first.
And you were the director as
well. And I was directing. And I had to figure out, because I was basically introducing a new character, because we'd never seen Demon Dean before. And we're going to have seen him for 2 episodes when they air.
So we had to figure out if he was parting his hair this way or?
Yes. And so that was just tricky mentally to get myself in that headspace where I would need to be 2 episodes later after introducing this character and then introduce him for the first time. I was just wrapping my head around that. Was it?
I get it. Thank you so much.
Brain explosion.
Let's go over here. How about the, yes.
Good morning, PasCon. Hi, and great, thank you. So we're here celebrating the fact that we're getting married in 4 days.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And we're just curious, what's the best piece of marriage advice that you guys got before you got married?
Ooh, before we got married?
Or after? That works too.
Don't do it. Just totally teasing.
I remember complete capitulation.
Nice.
Write that down.
You know what? I think you kind of learn marriage as you go along in my experience. But as far as wedding advice, I was given a really cool piece of advice by my friend, my manager's wife. And she was like, during the wedding, are y'all having a wedding with friends, or y'all going to just the piece, or are y'all
We're
having...
in between. We're getting married at City Hall with like 20 of our people.
Right on.
Yeah.
Whether it's a reception or whatever it is, whenever you're having your kind of celebration with friends, take a moment, just the 2 of you, and step back and just look, because never again will you have all of your friends and all of your friends kind of in the same place celebrating you, and it's something to be proud of. So just sit back and kind of look, because you're going to see people from your childhood and people from his childhood who never would have met and would probably never see each other again, having fun times and enjoying each other. So it's a really cool social, it's kind of like looking back and going, wow, this is kind of my life up to this point, and now I'm starting another life. So just take a moment for you guys and don't get too wrapped up with all the craziness.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations. That's why he's gained weight.
I've seen a lot of pictures of you guys with food, but Jensen's always staring longingly at the pile of food on your plate. So I'm wondering why Jensen doesn't take more food, or are you stealing his food, or what?
I'm not wasteful.
Nor am I just eat a bunch. Yeah, I guess I eat a lot. I end up eating, I think you probably eat better, especially on normal days.
Yeah, I would say that he is more of the workout crazy hard and eat whatever you want and as much as you want, and I'm more of the sleep and try to stay active and then just be good at what I.
So
I'm not like Matt Cohen where it's like, oh, I just eat tuna and rice. But, and kale.
While doing squats.
Yes. Yeah, but they do feed us very well on the set. And our catering guys are, yeah, the Green Machine, they're amazing. So yeah, we are well fed. It's hard to bypass the dessert tray. And sometimes I don't. Yes. Just yell, I'll repeat it. Oh, here we go.
I've got a question, but first, if you're looking for that inspiration for the training, the Twisted Tough Mudder thing, I don't know if you've seen those t-shirts of run like Jensen Ackles is waiting for you at the finish line.
That's one.
He doesn't have Janet.
I started that.
Oh, okay. The question I had was the Teen
Thank
Choice
you.
Awards, belatedly, congrats to you both for you for the Best Actor, Sci-Fi Fantasy, Jared, and Best Chemistry. You apparently get a surfboard.
That's what I thought, but we don't have the circle. I know.
I was going
so-
to ask who got possession of the one that you and Misha won, and would you trust him with one, given how good he handled both?
I don't know. See, right now we don't have one.
I don't know that I trust him with anything.
I want one really badly. That was my first ever on-camera experience, was holding Teen Choice Award surfboards and handing them to like Freddie Prinze Jr. for She's All That. So I was like, how cool. And I think during the airing, I think we were busy somehow or another. And I was like, oh, I can't wait to get it. And like do a little video thanking you, kind of a funny little, how life has changed in 16 short years. Yeah, no trusting Misha. Or you can cut it in half, each have half. It wouldn't be a good surfboard. You could have the surf, you could have the board.
Yeah, there wouldn't be a whole lot of surfing on that board.
Thank you. I'm gonna go away, the waving hands. See, moving.
It worked.
What'd she say?
It worked.
She's like,
I want them to see me.
I missed that too.
Hi, my name is Nicole. This is my first time here. I'm active duty Navy. They all know me now by now, guys, right?
She's breathing.
I just got, I'm sorry. I don't want to sound like that. Okay. I just got back from deployment and you guys got me through it, so thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So I'm a Navy cook, and I love to cook. I've been cooking for 15 years. So my question is for each of you: do you like to cook, and what's your favorite thing to cook?
I love to cook. My favorite thing to cook is really just like grilling a steak. I'm so disappointed. I have people in my apartment.
You don't cook.
I don't do anything. I mean, when do we have time to cook?
I cook almost every night.
I don't, because I'm usually filming. Wednesday we had a day off, and I had some people come into my apartment, and I was like, oh, I should make sure I have something in the fridge. And I realized I don't have anything in the fridge, because if you're gonna cook, you want to cook with fresh ingredients, but if you're spending one night a month in an apartment, then you're like, I'm not gonna buy a bunch of basil and blah, 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 and then get there and go like, oh, I gotta throw it away, because I'm not wasteful.
I have the caterers box up a little take-home thing, and I get home and I chop it all up.
That's not cooking.
And
That's
yes, it is. There is a pan with fire underneath it. That is cooking. And I do this probably 3 nights a week. So they'll box up a little chicken, some rice and veggies and stuff like that. And I'll go home and I'll do a little stir fry, and then top it off with a little sriracha.
I actually rarely eat at home. I usually, the pictures or the Misha thing we're talking about, I eat so much, I think, on set, that when I go home to either see my family or sleep. Like I don't get around to eating when I'm at home. It's kind of been an unfortunate, and I don't eat breakfast, so.
Okay, I'm a mom. I know what you're going through.
Well, Jesus.
I used to cook a lot
I don't
before.
have any excuses.
Before I got married, I used to cook a lot more. But Danielle she's one of these wizards. Like she could have, peanut butter and some toast and
jelly.
and mustard.
Peanut butter and jelly.
That's you. and then she, and she's like, what's that show? Chopped. She's like that. She's like, what can I make with nothing? And then boom, there's a gourmet meal. So I get spoiled that way. She's a good cook.
I just want to tell you I love you guys, and I'll see you guys later.
Thank you. all right, waving hand, yes.
Yes.
The picture's gonna be a crowd. We're gonna be like, still hand in the corner.
Hi, I'm Rochelle. That's louder than I thought it was.
Yes, it is.
This is my first time coming to one of these. I'm only on season 6.
Season 6? Spoiler alert.
Hey, I started this year, I'm sorry. I was in treatment for 2 years, and at my residential treatment center, I discovered Supernatural at the gym. I hated running on the treadmill, and there were TVs in front of me, and I started watching it. And I started recording it, and the whole house, we kind of, there's 12 girls, and they're all troubled, and we didn't really get along all the time, but Supernatural really brought us together, and we all bonded off of that. And I just wanted to say thank you. It got me through a really rough time, like she said. And also, what do you have to prepare me for the coming seasons? What can you say? Because I've heard a lot, and I'm anxious. I almost don't want to say it's so crazy, but I do. Don't worry.
You're on season 6. Be patient with us next season.
Weather and storm.
That's honest though.
That is honest.
7's a rough patch, but there are some really freaking good episodes.
Yeah.
So it's
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a funny sort of juxtaposition. Some interesting and some awful.
Yeah, and then 8 takes another turn.
Man, what can you say to prepare somebody for what? The next 4 seasons? Buckle up.
Thank you so much.
It's worth it.
I love you guys.
Love you back. Congratulations. I'm gonna find the stillest hand I can, and it looks like there's one right there. You see, yes. See, we mix it up.
Yeah. So my first Supernatural con.
Well,
And I'm part of the internet Supernatural family. We're in the presence
I just
of.
blew snot on the internet. You're part of the internet? Are you Wi-Fi?
Yes. I have really long hair. It's my Wi-Fi signal. Just like Sam.
It's like Sam, yeah.
But I wanted to say is, since I felt so much like I'm already part of the family, I want to ask you guys the same things I ask my cousins when I get home for the holidays. Hi y'all. How's the wife? Any new milestones with the kids?
Hi, y'all back.
From the South.
Yeah, I love it. Where in the South?
Central Florida.
Very cool. Here's some Central Floridians right here. My family's in Dallas right now. They went to go see their family, and I got a picture today of the boys wrestling, and they're at the Dallas Zoo. So looking at a cheetah, and Tom is either molesting his brother or comforting his brother. I'll choose the former. No, I'll choose the latter. Yeah, they just got their first. Well, Shep got his first real haircut. Yeah, and there's this picture. I have a picture of him kind of getting a haircut. Who was I showing it to? Was I showing it to? Maybe I was showing it to John.
Me.
Showing it to some other parent. They were like, "Man, he's so good. How are you keeping him still?"
Yeah,
and I zoomed out, and he's just holding an iPad. The secret iPad trick.
It is like a tranquilizer. JJ had her first boxing match. Not in a good way. She was, we were at this little kid discovery center, and there was this kind of outdoor area with Nerf things and balls and a bunch of kids over there. And yeah, and there was a bunch of kids in there. And his boys were there. He was not there. I forget, you were on your way over or something like that. But so I was watching the kids, and this other kid who was probably three and a half or so, a little older than JJ and Shep. He walks over and he kind of pushes Shep aside, and then I see JJ just kind of clock him. I mean, it is a gang mentality with these kids. And then he looks at JJ, kind of sizes her up, and then goes and reaches for the ball that she was holding, and just immediately JJ just goes boom, boom. Just starts throwing rights and lefts.
Watching that on TV.
And I immediately jump up and I'm like, work the jab! Work the jab! And then the kids started throwing back, and it was like they just full on, like we're lefts and rights. And of course, I quickly swooped in and grabbed her, and the other kid's dad swooped in and grabbed him. And I didn't even make eye contact with the dad. I was just like, hey, no. And I sat JJ down real quick, and I was like, hey, we do not hit, but I'm proud of you. And she was totally fine. She just turned around and walked back and started playing. The kid was crying for like 20 minutes.
That's because every time the other parent looked away, Jensen would look at the kid and be like, Here's actually another funny story. So our kids, JJ and my boys, Tom and Shep, are all going to the same preschool, but it's by age, right? It's like 4-year-olds, 4-year-olds, 3-year-olds, and so on and so forth. And so Tom and JJ and Shep all know each other, but Tom is in an older class because he's 3.5, and so they all play on the same playground at the same time. So I guess JJ, the 2-year-olds had recess at the same time as the 3-year-olds. And so JJ went up to Tom and his other 3-year-old friends and wanted to play. And I guess one of the kids in Tom's grade didn't want to play with the little kid. So she walked away and started to cry. And we found stuff from the teacher. Then Tom went up and gave her a hug. I was like, I'll play with you, JJ. And it was so proud. And this is from the teacher who told us this. She was like, it was so sweet because he went over and played with her instead of playing with his friends. And
so when I heard that, I said, JJ, listen, next time this happens, I'm going to need you to start boxing.
Oh yeah, they got each other's back.
So anyway, are they pulling us on those notes?
On those notes.
All right, guys, we're gonna get after it. So happy to see all of you here, and it's awesome for the newcomers and the people that see. Love it. We'll see y'all in a bit.